You wouldn't have had a better team than this team to solve the problem. So at TechShelta, we got you covered. Thank you.
TechShelta, arguably the favorites in this challenge. The team wowed the ideation team with its impressive presentations during the two previous competitive pitches.
I like this. Greenhouse technology. It's innovative, it's nice.
But it's not just their presentations that are remarkable. They have a great agribusiness concept, one that seeks to support greenhouse farmers and make their operations more efficient.
We have observed that even though the greenhouse has been structured to have a defined output, these output targets were not naturally met. What it meant was that a greenhouse designed to produce an output of 3,000 tons per growing cycle ends up hitting halfway, 1,500 and even less. So when we observe the processes, we observe some inefficiencies in that line and realize that these inefficiencies could be further reduced with technology.
When greenhouse farmers become client of TechShelta, they'll get access to specialized services and products called Green Genie.
I look at how we could use data in the greenhouse to make sure that clients who want to go into greenhouse farm don't repeat same mistakes without knowing the right crops to grow, knowing when to grow and how to grow.
The time of doing it is so critical. The time must be prompt. It must be done here and now and quickly. Any further delay could result in a complete loss of your entire produce. You're new to greenhouse farming, come hear it for yourself, what you need to get. When you come on board, you also have the opportunity of getting plant protocols, cropping protocols and all that. And then we have tools to help you reduce your inefficiencies, controlling irrigation, controlling temperature, controlling humidity automatically. Is it as soon as I saved, can you see the fans?
Yeah.
So automatically as soon as I save, the fans are on. Now, if the system detects that the temperatures are supposed to see, right away the misting, that means the humidity is less. So it's going to activate misting alone to make sure that humidity increases.
For this team, the greenhouse sector is a lucrative space worth exploring.
We have proposed several other concepts, trying to do something about post-harvest losses and some other stuff. But when we did a little brainstorming, we realized that what we had picked on was somewhat unique space. It was a niche that was not being attempted by a lot of people. So we thought, yes, what are the real challenges there? And since I had prior knowledge in this space, we discussed the issues. And my team felt that was a good idea to buy into.
TechShelta is the only team in the finals with the highest number of people. The team of 5 consists of engineers, IT specialists, and a greenhouse expert.
I met Bob during our ice-breaking session, and we spoke. But then, on a market visit tour, that was when I got to know the other guys as Ken. So Bob actually connected with Ken. He brought him on board. And Bob also brought Jeffrey, who is an engineer as well. And finally, we got to meet Paul on our team. I think that was the last day of our ice-breaking session of creating team.
We have been exposed to the realities on the ground. We've had to see farmers in the farming environment. We've seen processes in the environment and observe the entire processes and see that, there's a problem to be solved. And because the Agri-Tech Challenge is focused on providing a tech solution to ride on these existing problems, we had to pick out something that is relevant in this space.
At the final pitch in October, judges will definitely be expecting the very best of presentations from Team TechShelta, and they say they will not disappoint.
We are ready.
We're more than ready.
Mm-hmm. We are already winners, right?
Yeah. I think I told you about what we'll do when we win. And because we're going to win, so it's not something we're doubting. The real deal is that we don't just want to pass this test of being the champions of the challenge. We want to get out there into the field and answer the question of the greenhouse farmer. That man must be happy. That owner must see produce. It is only then we will be more than excited.